Okay guys, so we're here with the exclusive Q&A video. We have IWrocker and Pedro, and we're here in the desert, beautiful scenery, and we're going to do some questions finally from the Q&A I posted on the community post for Pedro, and then at the end we'll do a couple more from one of my Q&A posts from months ago that I've been picking at a little bit in a couple of videos. So here we go.
All right, so we had Gigi. It says, did you ever make homemade moonshine when you were younger? Or did you know of anyone around where you live who made it? So cuando era chiquito, alguien hizo como alcohol, como hacía su propio alcohol fuerte cuando era chiquito, o tú lo hacías cuando era chiquito donde vivías, o conocías gente que hacía alcohol para vender o tomar.
My grandpa
Tu grandpa?
making mezcal, sotol.
Okay, so in Mexico,
Mexico.
a type of moonshine is called mezcal, M-E-Z-C-A-L, and mezcal is very strong alcohol. So
Yeah.
my dad's grandpa used to make it. ¿Y cómo lo hacía?
Making what's it, the magueyes,
The maguey's de agave.
yeah, the agave, and put one un cocedor,
In a boiler.
yeah, and they put the bowl inside,
Mm-hmm.
and then put the one cement,
Cement.
paste cement, and machucado.
I squished it.
Yeah, and one ¿cómo se llama pila? La pila tiene un agujerito.
In a little hole.
Yeah, and when go,
All the juice.
and put in the
Boiler. ¿Para cocer?
put in the one little basket.
Ajá.
Cántaro, ¿cómo se llama cántaro? Basket.
Yeah, like a basket.
Yeah, and put in the fire, and maybe 2-3 hours
Uh-huh.
in one glass. You see it's fine or not yet.
Nice. So, okay, so that's cool, Daddy. So, ¿tú lo hiciste o nomás tu abuelito? Did your grandpa make it or did you do it?
My grandpa.
His grandpa.
My pa.
So now the next question is from Jules Rules. Fantastic photo. I was just wondering if you still get to saddle up much of these days, and do you still own any horses, Pedro? And what was the name of the beautiful horse in the photo? Okay, papi, so básicamente quieres saber si todavía te subes en caballos esos días y si tienes caballos y cómo se llama el nombre del caballo en esa foto que tomó y que puso Ian. What is the name of this horse?
Oh, Palomo.
Palomo, that was the name. ¿Y todavía te subes en caballos?
Yeah, todavía right now.
Yeah, he does still saddle up.
When go to Mexico, I have it Mexico.
Okay, so
Oh,
he goes to
yeah.
Mexico, he has a horse over there he saddles on. ¿Tienes caballos, pues?
Yeah, two horses.
He has 2 horses in Mexico right now. Nice, Daddy. Okay, Daddy. All right, so the third question is, okay, the next one is from Della. Pedro is at home on a horse, that's for sure. And it says, you must have had some stories for sure. Best horse ever? ¿Cuál es el mejor caballo que has tenido? The best horse.
Mascarillo.
Mascarillo is the best horse.
Black horses and only white the front.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Right on the face, right here.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
Is that black horse with something in his forehead, like a white thing in his
A
forehead?
white stripe on the face.
Yeah. Okay, Daddy. And the next question, the next one's from Trinacaria. How does Pedro keep himself so young? ¿Cómo te ves muy joven, pa?
Working every time, working.
Working. So
This
that
guy
is.
can work.
Yeah.
I've done landscaping with Pedro. He outworked me.
Yeah, I went from the landscaping maybe 45 years.
Oh my gosh, landscaping for 45 years.
Yeah, very strong and very fast.
Yes, my
I don't
test
know how he
baby.
does it.
A lot of strength in him. So the next question, silly. I think it's a little silly. The next question is from Matt. Sí, Daddy, ¿qué te gusta mejor, burritos o tacos? What do you like better, burritos or tacos?
I don't like meat, not too much meat. Only like, the
Vegetales, vegetables.
vegetable, yes,
Right?
and squash and corn, tomato and onion
Yummy.
Ooh, yum.
and jalapeno, and make it my very nice cookie.
Okay, so he likes to cook a lot, and he does not like a lot of meat. So burritos or tacos, probably not his favorite neither. Pero de los dos, si tienes que escoger de uno, ¿cuál te escogerías?
Okay, tacos.
Taco. He had to
There you
pick
go.
one, he would pick tacos. Okay. And then, the next question here.
Tacos de Tabasco.
Yeah.
The next one is from Stevie my question is, why did Clint Eastwood get the lead role in all those Western movies when Pedro was the obvious choice? So, básicamente que por qué le dieron las películas, el líder de las películas a Clint Eastwood cuando tú eras la opción obvia para las películas de los Western. ¿Por qué se lo dieron al otro y a ti no?
¿Por qué no está muy reconocido yo?
Because he wasn't that much recognized, so they didn't know about him at that time. That's why Clint Eastwood beat him to it.
They missed out, huh?
Yeah.
And then the next one is from Jake. Pedro, what is some basic words in Mexican? ¿Qué son unas palabras básicas mexicanas? Hola.
Maybe some cool sayings or something.
Yeah,
Un dicho.
La más básica es menso.
Menso means dumb.
No me chingues.
No me chingues, like don't bother me.
Something like that.
Okay. Another question is from Michael Thompson. How long has he had the mustache? ¿Cuánto tiempo has tenido tu mustache?
Nice.
Before, maybe 50 years ago, my beard is like this.
Yeah.
You know my head? My head right here.
His hair was that long, his beard was too.
And my mustache, maybe
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. So, ¿cuántos años has tenido tu mustache?
desde que maybe 50 years.
He's had a mustache for
Oh my
almost
God.
50 years.
Wow.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, Daddy. All right. And then Jess Real Riceley said, Pedro, mate, what was life back then when you were young? How much has it changed? What was your line of work? So, Pedro, basically dicen que, ¿cómo era la vida cuando eras joven? ¿Cómo ha cambiado? ¿Y qué trabajabas cuando eras joven?
When I was young, you know, my father had a lot of cows and sheep and horses and everything. I worked in the, you know, the farming, you know, the
Ranch? The rancho?
yeah, put corn and beans and chili, tomato, and the farmer.
So you planted.
Yeah, and all this.
Okay.
And then, before, you know, mulos, before, you know.
Donkeys?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and later, tractors.
Tractors. Wow. So you used donkeys before to plant the plants and then after that tractors
Yeah. And,
to sow and everything there.
and when coming over here, pues living everything, making
So,
everything.
so when he came to the U.S., he left everything behind. So it's different.
I
Yeah.
have in this country 50 years.
He's been in the USA for 50 years.
Amazing.
Wow, Daddy.
Yeah, I go to Mexico maybe 3 times a year.
Okay, 3 times a year he tries to go back to Mexico.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice. Good, Daddy. Okay, so hacían muchas cosas diferentes. All right. Do you want other questions or that's it? Okay, this is a silly one, I think. Daddy, ¿qué es tu favorito dulce australiano? What's your favorite Australian candy?
There you go.
Gustan the candy, very nice.
¿Pero qué es tu
It
favorito que has probado? Out of all the ones you've tasted, ¿cuál es tu favorito?
The dulce.
Ajá, de dulces, ¿qué has probado? ¿Cómo se descríbelo?
Las pasas, ¿cómo se llaman las pasas?
The raisins.
Oh, yeah.
Those are his favorite ones. Somebody sent in raisins.
I like.
He liked those all, the golden
They
raisins.
were called something else, remember?
I remember, I don't know what they were called.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah, he liked those.
Yeah, those are good.
That's his favorite.
For me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Daddy. So thank you so much, Daddy. Now we're gonna ask Ian questions, but thank you, Daddy, for
Thank you, Pedro.
answering the question of los Australian people. We appreciate it. I like your outfit, like your boots, nice outfit. Looking nice, Daddy.
You see, my you see?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Talia, for everything.
Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so now these questions are for Ian IWrocker. Sorry, it is from Bill Child. What do you find most amazing thing about the community you have built besides all the stuff they send you?
Well, yeah, mail time's incredible. That's a given. But I think it's amazing the community that we've built. Just because it exists. I can't believe we built this community. That's like an amazing perk of the channel. The most amazing thing is just that the sense of community. I really feel like I know these people, like they're part of my social circle, so to say. So I feel like, me, my wife, Pedro, like everyone that's been involved in the channel has some sort of connection to a lot of these people, right? A lot of the people we email with a lot. A lot of the people, I recognize all the time from the comments, and it's crazy to just interact with them. There's a lot of people that I know. I feel like I know them somewhat to like a personal level, right? So, we always have good comments, and I can interact with them and talk to them. It's really, really cool. Not to mention we learn so much. I always say in my videos that I've learned way more from you guys, the viewers, than I have, instructional videos on teaching something about Australia. I've learned more from the people, so that's really cool. And just, it's been one of the best, most fulfilling things in my whole life. I really am thankful to you guys because, hopefully it can grow even bigger. Not just to grow the channel bigger, but just because it's more friends, more friends for us. It really feels like a friendship between everyone.
It feels like a family.
It's like a family. It really is. It's amazing. So the fact that we're on opposite sides of the world and opposite time, periods and everything, it's awesome.
All right. So that's amazing, you guys. I agree. So I think you guys are amazing. Thank you for everything you've done, for being part of this family, basically. Mm-hmm. So you guys are awesome. All right. The next question is from Stone Cold. What is one thing about our Aussie culture that has surprised you more than anything?
I'll answer that a couple ways. For one would be the food culture. We've gotten amazing things in mealtime, as in snacks, and those are just snack foods. That's not even restaurant stuff or like homemade style foods. We're talking about just snack culture, and the snacks are incredible. I think per capita they beat U.S. snacks pretty easily. Sweets, same thing. And then I can't imagine, I bet there's some really good restaurants and stuff in Australia because a lot of the cookbooks and food magazines that we've gotten in mealtime have some incredible looking dishes in there and recipes. So I feel like the food culture is, I don't know if underrated is the right word. I just feel like a lot of people don't know that. I think Australia's got some really badass food culture. Second of all would be cars and motorsports. I had a feeling, just being a freak like car guy that knows like everything about cars, at least over here in America, I knew that we had some muscle cars that are famous here that are actually Australian muscle cars that were rebadged. So I knew Australia had something going, but now that I've really learned about all the different types of Aussie cars and icons, the Utes, and then the motorsports, big time motorsports. I always say that the motorsports in Australia are just as strong, if not stronger, than America's, and we're 10 times bigger in population. So, yeah, the Australian motorsports have blown me away. It is unbelievable. Really cool leagues, really iconic legends, amazing tracks. Yeah, blown away by Aussie car culture in general.
All right, so that's amazing. And then the next one is from Wayne. Have you watched The Castle yet? Notice a couple of times you mentioned things going to the pool room.
So I have watched highlight videos on YouTube of The Castle. So I've seen a couple iconic scenes. Talked about the Serenity. I'm sure you guys know what that is. And then some of the one-liners, right? The pool room and all stuff like that. We have not. I hate to admit, still, we have not sat down and watched the whole movie. That is still on our list to do like ASAP. I really want to have a night with the family where we have snacks and just sit down and watch the movie in its entirety.
All right, so the next question is from Fiona Orton. I'm curious as to what you guys eat in a typical week. As you know, the stereotype is the American food is pretty ordinary, but I'm sure that's probably an exaggeration. Do you eat out much? The movies with people eating breakfast out every couple of days blows my mind.
Okay, so that one is hard because it really I think it depends on the time of year. I think it depends on how busy we are. There are certain weeks where we don't eat out at all, where we eat at a home like all day, every day. Some weeks, I don't know what it really is, but there's been some weeks where we might eat out like one meal, 3 days in a row or something. Kind of depends on what's going on. But I think the American stereotype with food is pretty you know, it's not accurate. I think people do eat healthier than the world thinks here. There's a lot of really healthy people in America, so yeah, I think it's blown out of proportion. We do eat pretty good and pretty healthy.
I feed
and then
him
I think
good.
it depends on culture. Like, I'm very lucky. Well, the family I come from, I think, made some pretty awesome foods, especially at home. And then obviously I married into a really culture-rich family with food, like, you know, my wife's family. So they like to cook at home a lot, which is great, and they make some really good food. So, you know, my wife loves to cook, and yes, we eat at home a lot because it's honestly better than eating out.
Yeah, my food's that good.
Yeah, her food is good, so.
It's better than the restaurants most of the time. Sorry, restaurants.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, sorry guys. Well, there you have it. Right then and there, we were continuing with about 2 or 3 more questions, I think, and then an outro. Then we were going to show you the awesome New Mexico sunset on the mountains back there. But for some reason, I think the camera failed, or, you know, someone hit a button or something. I'm not sure. Either way, we will do another Q&A, guys, like this, if you like it, that is. So you got to show us your support for this video by throwing a thumbs up on there. Help this video out. Let us know if you would like to see something like this. Again, we really enjoyed making this, and we enjoyed talking to you guys and interacting with you guys. So fun to do these community posts and then interact with you guys in like a Q&A like this. If you would like to see this again, you got to let us know. And also tell me your thoughts about everything. This was really fun, and thank you to Pedro and Daniela for helping me make this video as always. So yeah, guys, throw a thumbs up on there. Subscribe. We're so close to 50K. And I hope your weekend goes really, really well and have a lot of fun. We will see you in the next one, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you later.